Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Guys, I'm here live. Well, of course, you know it's the Black Mamba segment, yeah? We're live on the frequency, My Vision TV. And of course, those of you who are locked in via the social media, voice of yours truly, Lyndon Andrews, also known as Abdul Rahman. And I'm a little bit excited today because I have the pleasure of interviewing, connecting, what we say, catching up with my brother, the man himself, Lyndon Connor. Lyndon, what's the vibes, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, man.
I alive.
Alhamdulillah.
So that's a blessing by itself there.
We give God all thanks. Well, you know, I saw some information and I said I had to come and connect with you. Now, a few months ago, we actually saw each other. We was in our gas station.
Yeah.
Right?
After how much years?
Plenty years, boy.
Plenty years passed.
Plenty years.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure for me to see you.
Of course.
Right?
Same, bro, same.
But I didn't know you was dealing with certain challenges. Right? Actually, I must say hats off to the entire Pill Massive.
Of course.
Right? So everybody outside from Pill,
of course.
as the Pentecostal Institute of Learning, is Lyndon and Lyndon. Right?
All the time. From years to
man.
now.
Yeah.
Always Lyndon and Lyndon.
Yeah, man.
Only two Lyndons in the school.
Yeah. And I think God had it that way for us to meet, to connect in that school. Now, guys, if you hear any noise in the background, we live, we in Aruka, so I think there's a vehicle passing there.
Yeah, we live on the main road.
This is the main road, right?
On the main road.
Now, you're going to get full information from this brother, right? You're going to find out bank account information, contact information, location for those of you who are desirous of assisting, right? You know, we should do these things too. I would speak to my Islamic community out there. And to those of you who are tuning at the sound of my voice, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And it simply means may the peace, mercy, and blessings of God be upon you and your entire family.
Of course.
Right? This is a brother who I went to school with. And it's only within recent times I got to find out that you're dealing with a particular medical condition.
From school.
Which I didn't know.
No, yeah. Plenty people did not know because I was always, before it really took a big impact on on the body.
Right.
I was looking normal.
Wow.
So, you know, people would see you and say, he normal, he walking normal, he breathing, he laughing, he talking to everybody normal. But nobody really knew that I basically was in pain. It have moments where I'll just sit down in a corner and nobody know nothing.
Wow.
One or two close friends were in the classroom. I remember he was in different class.
Yes.
Right,
yeah.
so it had our class, so it had the one or two that actually we was close with.
Right.
Big up Chantel.
Yeah.
It have a good amount. We can go down that road yet.
Yes. There are real people from Pill, but you're calling some names, you're bringing back some memories there, boy.
Plenty.
Yeah.
So they actually understood and they saw and they got up. They actually, honestly, the class I was in, they was real understanding because they used to come and check me in hospital and stuff.
Wow, yeah.
So why is everybody doing exams? Why is everybody doing mock exams? SBAs, fighting in the hospital and nobody knew nothing.
But I tell you, I didn't even know, bro, yeah.
Yeah, nobody knew. So the first surgery, when I took a huge impact, I did my first surgery, which was 8 hours.
Right.
And
how old were you then, Lyndon?
I would have been, I remember way back there, boy. 2015, so I'd have been about 15, 16.
Right. So that time
earlier on it used to one or two symptoms, but again...
Right. And what is the name of this condition?
So this is from understanding it now.
Yeah.
Right? It's a condition called a perianal fistula.
Perianal fistula.
Perianal fistula.
Right.
Perianal. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody.
Right.
But if I remember how it's spelled correctly. But basically it's that. It's a condition where it's an autoimmune disease.
Right.
It doesn't have a cure.
Right.
But it can be repaired.
Okay. Yeah.
So the symptoms are, it basically tears the muscle from inside.
Wow.
It could attack any way on your body. Any way.
So it's like a parasite?
It's like...
Okay.
All right, I'll go to there because it evolves.
Right.
if it take too long and all, it evolves.
Okay.
Right? So it goes from a perianal fistula, which it tears the muscle.
Right.
Now, with the tearing of the muscle, in my case, it's in the pelvic area.
Right.
Pelvic, so it affected my spine, it affected my any abnormal measurements in your body that not syncing with your body, you're going to feel it from dealing with this. I can tell you firsthand. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters off something in your body, you're going to feel it.
Right.
Right? And it starts symptoms was it's minor. All when I saw you in the I was still be able. It was painful but manageable. I'm a man. I'm strong. So plenty people I talking to and I talking to again the pinch and choke and the weird pains now. It reach a point now it's a lifestyle for me. So I know how to mask it.
Right.
Because for me to explain all this to you in a gas station, how long are we going to stand up there?
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I come and meet you.
So correct, right? Because there's a sit down and explain. There's a whole. At the time when I got it, back in 2015, 2013, all back then.
Yeah.
It was in Trinidad. It was fairly vague, as in people didn't know about it.
So it's new. So right.
I wouldn't say new. It's something fairly common, but in Trinidad, it was a very small amount of percentage of people used to get it.
Okay.
So it was rare, rare-ish.
Right.
So the doctors at the moment was diagnosed because it tends to disguise itself.
Right.
So you may get a fever, you may get a cold. Like a common flu.
Right. Okay.
Symptoms will be like that. So doctors like, it was a cold, it's a fever, it's a bacteria thing. Then no extensive, and that is in Monto. No extensive, just blood tests, and they actually wanted to do surgery on me. Now what are the symptoms? They have a lot of symptoms, as I said.
Yeah.
One of the symptoms is that your blood count does drop a lot.
Okay.
So it reached a point where my body's attack itself. So all the white platelets, it demolishes the red platelets. So my red platelets was going down and my white platelets was going up. And that's the common thing that's happened, which evolves, as I say, into a mass.
Okay.
At that moment now it reached a perianal abscess.
Okay.
Which is the level I reach.
All right.
So this is why,
we will show you, guys. We'll show you. For those of you who locked in on My Vision TV and even on social media, you'll get to see some of the footage. He still has the bag attached to his body. You're going to get to see that too as well. For those of you tuned in on the frequency, well, of course, you could always head across to My Vision TV. That's myvisiontv.com on the LARECORDS.shop website, right? As well as you can go to the LARECORDS social media. You will also see it on his social media page too as well, Lyndon Connor. Right? So if you want to head across to Facebook there, you could follow him and you will get the information. He would have his contact information there. Right? Yes, his two friends from school days linking up, but this is a serious matter. When I saw my brother on the social media posting certain things, I had to reach out to him to find out what was going on because we just saw each other the other day in the gas station, right? For those of you following us, even those of you from Pill, right? And hats off to all the tutors. Miss Marlene was the principal at the point in time. I remember Miss Roberts, Mr. Glasgow, Miss Pierre.
Big up a special thanks to Miss Roberts.
Right.
She was one of the people that a big man, we grew up. We always on social media. Everybody's connected. And she actually reached out. She was one of them who reached out. Nice. And it's so weird that in school, we never had no interactions like that before.
Right.
I mean, as she never taught us. She wasn't one of our teachers.
Right.
Where teachers are signed.
But she was one of my teachers.
Of course, right. But we never end up in her cycle.
Right,
it was very rare. It had to be like a substitute. But everybody knew, of course, knew Miss Roberts. Because Miss Roberts never used to play.
So, I know that.
But special thanks to her.
Right.
She is one of the people who actually reached out and she lent her a hand. Let me put it like that.
That's good.
She lent her a hand and she helped her a lot in the at the moment in the situation, she was a big blessing. So special thanks to Miss Roberts for real.
So those of you outside there who tuned in and you know he was a former pill tutor, I know Mr. Philip, he's good friends on Facebook, right? So you all feel free to reach out to Lyndon and give him some support, just as I am doing, right? I think we should be our brother's keeper, right? And our sister's keeper if there's a situation that we need to address and we need to highlight. Of course, I'm making myself available, right? I always said that, you know, sometimes we end up in situations, I can relate to that. They end up in a situation where you don't know how you're going to deal with it. You don't know how you're going to see a way out or through. But most times when God puts us in situations like that, because nothing happens unless God allows it. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. So there are people right now who experience much less than you are experiencing right now, and they're dead and gone. But God have you still alive, bro.
That is true.
So we have to give God thanks for that we could even be able to meet today. The fact that we even having this meeting here, right, doing this program is only because God allowed it.
That's true.
I knew to myself, if God was allowing this to happen, then definitely there's the opportunity for those of you out there who tuned in to support, right? I came to connect with Lyndon too because it's a very, it's an intense story. And he had some things to say too about some of the challenges that he experienced within the medical space or spaces. And I think it's important to highlight these things. Now, hats off, I need to say this, hats off to every politician out there who doing a good job. Hats off to you. You know, you're straightforward. Hats off to you. Every service member who, you know, you're straightforward, you're doing what you have to do. Hats off to you. Every nurse, every doctor who doing what they have to do. Hats off to you. So everyone who doing what they say they were going to do, hats off to you. However, we have some situations where there are individuals who not doing what they're supposed to do. Yesterday I was among the hospital, right? Wow. I had some information to pick up which I was supposed to get since in February, bro. Right? I only get it yesterday being the 1st of May.
Yeah,
right?
That is I think you are one of the how much people going through this at that moment.
Yeah.
Because I had my fair share amount of it.
Right.
Before I went to reach Sandy Grande.
Right. So guys, just to put us in, he's fresh out of Sandy Grande Hospital, just about 2 days home right now.
Yeah.
Right? So 2 days, right? And we set it up that we could come and do this to get the information out. Now we're going to put the information out there again, the numbers to contact, right? And his information to support, because what he's dealing with is a lot of expensive medication that he has to take. He said at a point in time, and this is one of the things I remember him saying, he was taking tablets, they recommended some steroids, and he had to take like 20, 10 in the morning, 10 during daylight, and 10 in the night time, right? Only to find out that was the incorrect medication that he got. I don't want to quote the hospital. I don't want to mention the name of the hospital because we're not trying to label anybody negatively. However,
it shed some light on what's going on those situations.
Yes.
So people going through it right now.
Yes.
That the same sibling, a similar thing, but they're not in a position to talk about it.
Correct. And I did say earlier on, right, that I am going to use my platform to speak about these things, to shed light on these things, because a lot of times things happen in this country, right? A lot of things happen in this country, and it just go under the carpet now.
That's right. Yep.
So we're not allowing that to happen. And there's my brother, there's my namesake here too. Right? So we're not playing. Right? So we want proper treatment, proper health care, not only for him, but individuals like him who dealing with situations that they need a little extra attention. They need a little extra love, a little extra support. Right? As I said before, when it is you sign up to work in a particular field, in a particular space, right, you're supposed to surrender your heart. It's not just about the almighty salary. Right? But especially when it comes to medical care, we have to be caring for those that are the patients at the hospital. Right? So he is alive. Right? He just came out of Sandy Grande Hospital, but just share some experience as to, or some knowledge rather, on the experience that he had in Mount Up Hospital. Yeah.
I had to bring on my list. But my thing with Mount Up is chaotic, and I say chaotic in a strong way, because information is easy to get lost in Mount Up,
right.
And that is something they need to. And I would say Mount Up because I did 6 surgeries. This is the 6th surgery, right?
Yeah.
And I did 2 of the surgeries.
Yeah.
My major surgery, my first surgery, the 8-hour,
Yeah.
I did it in Mount Hope.
Okay.
Now, I need to still say thanks.
Yeah.
Because I am here today.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Right?
Yes.
I am here today.
Yeah.
I still need to say thanks to the surgeons at Mount Hope who dealt with me and my case at that time.
Yeah.
Right? And who dealt with me in clinic and follow-ups and stuff. I really can't remember the name now, but if I see them, I will still tell them thanks.
Thank
right?
You guys,
but it have moments in when you awarded in Mount Hope. I think I was awarded at Mount Hope for close to 8 months.
Right.
And the 8 months didn't need to happen. Because if a doctor say they're coming now.
I know you will say you warded there for 8 months.
Close to 8 months.
You spent like almost a year in the hospital.
Yeah, almost. Right? And again, it didn't need to happen. Because a doctor would say, come check you now. And then doctor not coming back to see you until like about 2 days after, 2-3 days after. That by yourself, you just sit down on a ward. Getting your medication, if you need medication, if you don't need medication, you're there. And the nurses now can't do anything because the doctor didn't sanction anything. Now I have been in hospital, I see how it works. And I see the protocols and the from the head go down to the toe, who had to contact who.
Right.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Because I have spent some months in hospital. And that is just 1 year. That was my first surgery. Right?
Yeah.
So they see bedside psychological care.
Yeah.
It needs to be something in Mount Hope. Mount Hope just needs a iron. It needs a iron out, like to sweet the iron straight.
I get you.
Because everything is all over.
Right.
If you understand.
Yeah.
It's all over. It's not. They don't have
not organized.
Organized. That's the word I'm looking for.
Right.
They're not organized in Mount Hope, and that's their downfall. Mount Hope is a huge hospital. It has vet clinic in the back. It has UE. It has everything in Mount Hope.
Right.
And it reached a point now where I believe, from my perspective, looking in from outside, it is chaotic, and that is their downfall. Because again, I won't go through the whole nitty-gritty, but I can tell you, I had my fair share in Mount Hope. They wanted to do take out stones on me.
Right.
My blood count I reached a point where I was sleeping a lot. And the doctor was telling my aunt, that's my Auntie Joy. She's like my second mom.
Right.
She was waking me up because the doctor said if I slip into sleep, I could go in the coma. Okay. That's how bad it was. That was my first one now going to find out what's going on with me.
Right.
Mount Hope ran out of space, and the government paid for 10 patients to go medical associate. Right. I'm sure you know the private hospital in St. Joseph.
Yeah. No, we're not going to say which government it is. It's just the government, right? This is not a political thing, right? Just the government.
This is not political. Right? This is just my issues.
Yeah.
And I just shed in light for people who go into the same thing as me and cannot see.
Yes.
Right? So, I remember they were prepping me for surgery because they believe I had stones.
Right.
They believe I had stones.
Right.
They do X-ray or anything. Alright. But what the doctors now in medical associate was telling me, now I can't remember when I reached there because again I was in and out of it.
Right.
But they took 10 patients and my aunt said I was the 10th patient.
Wow, alhamdulillah. So you get through still.
Right, so I doubt that, but that was a little step in a direction that I could get closer to find out what's going on with me.
Right.
Because I don't know. Right. All this time I'm in school, you know.
Wow.
All this time is school days, you know. Yeah,
right,
school days. I'm teenager.
Right, wow.
Right? So, Rich Medical Associate is when I do my first CT scan.
Right.
This is where they put a dye in you, a contrast, let's call it.
Right.
Through IV, and they run it through a machine, and the machine highlights every organ, every ailment in your body.
Right, okay.
At perfect measurement, they can see what they need to see. And that was my first direction into finding out what is this mystery. I would say mystery disease.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, with that now, the doctor explained to me, my aunt now is with me still, and she telling them, well, they were supposed to do a surgery for stones. He said, but we don't have stones. And even said we have stones, you need to prep his body. He don't have no blood.
Wow.
So most likely it would be chaotic in the surgery room. This is what I am hearing in my doctor telling my aunt.
So just for clarification here, right? So you was in Mount Up Hospital. They move you from Mount Up Hospital, right? They take you across to Medical Associates.
Yes, correct.
Right? When you get across to Medical, now you're already being prepped for surgery. Well, we would have had surgery that night in Mount Up Hospital.
Correct,
You wasn't
correct.
prepped.
If it wasn't in night, the next day for sure.
Right. So, and they get across to Medical Associates in the nick of time. And they say in there that you can't do no, first to begin, they're not seeing anything when it comes to stones, which is what you were diagnosed for in Mount Up Hospital.
Correct.
Right? And then secondly, the same, if he was going to do surgery, his body is not even capable of having a surgery right now. He wasn't prepped. The body wasn't prepped to do surgery, correct?
Correct. So, leading from there now, that is when I understood that I have a mass in me.
Okay.
Now again, I don't know the name. I was young those times, and the understanding I have now, level I have now, I didn't have it back then. So everything passing through, and I just hear, I have something in me.
Right.
Don't know the name of it yet, all them things, but I'm gonna get there.
So guys, this is like 20 years ago, because at that point in time, 15, 16, he's now 35, right? 35. So we're averaging about 20 years ago. So from that time to now, he is a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago and has been battling with this sickness that they didn't really figure out the misdiagnose. And I mean, anyone can make an error, but this is a life. And had God not stepped in and allowed him to be transitioned from the hospital where he was held initially and placed in Medical Associates, we do not know if we would have had him today because he was wrongfully diagnosed, right?
So from there now, again, I reached mass. I was in a state like that deteriorate my body.
Right.
I was going in the toilet and it was blood.
Wow. Right. Passing blood.
Passing blood. Nothing wrong with the peeing and
right.
But passing blood stuff. It was a sight. Right. Let me just say that. So that is when now I spent a week there.
In Medical Associates.
In the Medical Associates. Right. I spent a week. Right. And I got a forward perfect treatment.
Nice.
Very nice treatment. There, I had no problems there.
Right.
Real nice hospital to go if you have. You could if you could think it, go.
Yeah.
Right. So, come on, just get discharged. Have all the information they gave me.
Right.
So I sent it. I reached out to Mount Up again. I'm living in St. Joseph.
So back in Mount Up.
Back in Mount Up, I'll go.
Right.
Yeah. Reached back in Mount Up, and that is when I did my first surgery because they based on the mass they're seeing.
Right. Okay.
I think at the time it was 5 centimeters.
Okay.
Of mass pus.
Right. Okay. Wow.
At the side, at the left side.
Right. That's information.
And the right side had, I think, it was 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters. So they cut on. They take 4 hours here.
Yeah.
On the left and 4 hours on the right.
Okay.
So in 8 hours and all for the first surgery.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. That is when I tell you I spent almost a year in Mount Up and stuff. Right. So we're moving on. There's the second year. Now, every year after that year, I did a surgery.
Wow.
Whether it be small surgery or big. I didn't do no big major one like the 8 hours one, but I did like what I did here now.
Right.
I did that. This is 6 times.
And this is them trying to remove the bacteria.
They would put a tube.
Yeah.
All right. Again, as you're talking about it, I'll show you. So this is the bag, and there's a tube.
Right, we'll get closer so you can see.
Closer, yeah.
Right, but for now,
just reach on the side. I'll show you the scars and stuff. But where the tube passing. So they'll put it in and they'll drain it. Right. I did that again. This is the 6th time I'm doing that.
Wow.
I did surgeries up.
Right.
Like they reach a point they'll get so much anesthesia in the ears. Back to back.
Yeah.
They could not put me to sleep to do the drainage.
Wow.
So I witnessed a huge needle about the eye going into my side while I'm on the side. And that hurt a lot. I reached a point where they had to stop and wait it out and actually put me under the next time to do it because it was very painful. Now, this is the next thing I need to point on. When a patient says something is painful,
they mean it painful.
Doctors tend to believe, based on their training, that it's not supposed to be painful. And this is something I went through a lot in the years going through this hospital in and out. It have moments that I had to insist that they give me some sedative to do certain things because it is painful. Right? Not because in training here they will say it's not supposed to be painful. Right? Now I did a colonoscopy up already.
Okay.
A week. And I can tell you, bro, it is painful. And they are telling me it's not supposed to be painful. All the colonoscopies I did after, I did up to date, I did in all, I did about this one coming here will be my third colonoscopy. No, fourth.
Wow.
Colonoscopy. That colonoscopy I did in Mount Hope, I did it up. For some weird reason, they believe it did not hurt. And I was in a lot of pain. And they had to stop. They could not go through with it. Right? Wow. And this is where me telling them it's hurting and they need to stop. And I reached a point where I started to make noise, as in ball, because it's so painful. Right?
Wow.
This is something they need to adjust also, because all the colonoscopies I did after, I went under.
You're sleeping?
Whether it be slight or heavy. Right? Okay. It had an anesthesiologist. And not my pronunciation bad. Right? But I went under. I did a colonoscopy private. I went under.
When you say went under, you were sleeping?
They put me on the sedative.
Right.
And they did what they did. And I woke up in a bed. And I am comfortable.
Okay.
Right? That one time in Mount Hope, I don't know what they thought or how they believe it would have been. But it is painful. Just putting it out there. A colonoscopy while I say awake is not nice.
And for those people who don't know what
So a colonoscopy is they put a camera through the rectum.
Right.
And they put a camera to look inside your
see what's going on.
Stomach, your guts and stuff to see what's going on. Right? Just to diagnose what they need to diagnose if they have to diagnose. Right? So that's basically it. So I need to do that a lot because they need to see where they tear on the muscle I was talking about, where it starts and where it ends, so they can do the surgery to repair the tear.
Guys, we here with Lyndon Connor. Really, really touching story, right? I know I had to prepare myself to come to do it.
It is a story.
Listening to him.
Story time.
I can only imagine if for those of you who see and are swallowing, I don't know. Right? That's why I'm just trying to lighten the mood a bit because it's a lot of information. Now, the information will be below the screen, is contact information, right? I told you. We could put all the address, right? Right, we right on Aruka here on the main road. It's just off Trinity Central Road. So as you come through Trinity Central Road, if you make a left, his house is about the second or the third house on the right-hand side, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It's a yellow and orange wall, big black gate. Lyndon Connor is his name. Right? Pill Friend, Pill Massive, family of Pill Friend, Pill Massive. Feel free to check with him, contact him. Right? Let us be a means of support. And I pledge, and I've been saying this, I would continue to use my platform and platforms to shed light on matters as such, especially when it comes to, it's not no favoritism thing, but I know what it was like going to school in Pill. Right? I know we would have faced our own challenges too within Pill. Right. And I know what it is to be someone who your voice mightn't be as loud as others. So you tend to get overpassed at times. But now at this stage here, where I know when I say certain things, it catches the attention of some of those of you in the public, even some of you who are in high positions. This is a matter that we need to tend to. As I said, I was just in Mount Hope Hospital on yesterday, right? And I see room for improvement. Right, I see some very good officers too on the road doing their job, fire officers, Coast Guard, soldiers, but then there are some outside there who crooked. And we need to address these things. This is a young man who is saying he was doing a colonoscopy in a particular hospital. The man shouting out, it's painful, he had a ball and thing to get people to stop. Right? We just need to be a bit more mindful. And you notice I'm saying we, because there's always room, even for myself and all, for me and all, to improve, right? So we're speaking to Lyndon Connor again, and he's shedding some light with regards to his current health condition, right? His current health condition. And for those of you who are looking on, it might seem to turn into the side a bit. We're doing live recording right now for the frequency. And for those of you on the frequency, if you hear us talking about things that you could see, is because it's live recording for My Vision TV too as well. And feel free to connect with us on the social media, Lyndon Andrews, on Facebook, right? LA Records, LA Records ME, on Instagram, LA Records Official on TikTok. All right, Lyndon Connor on Facebook too as well. And you could get more information about his story. He has another colonoscopy coming up. And we say hats off to the Sandy Grande Hospital.
Of course.
Massive,
yes,
right?
Yes,
he seemed like he had a wonderful experience there. You see, I say it and he lights up.
I want they in a bracket by itself because I have to say,
yes,
right, I had very minimal bad experiences in Sandy Grande.
Sandy Grande, nice.
Right, from back then. No, after Mount Up, no.
Yeah.
My family, we moved a lot.
Okay.
So we moved up Valencia.
Right.
So Valencia now we lived years in Valencia.
Okay.
Right, and in Valencia now, I say, well, let me go Grande. I fed up a Mount Up. I went through too much trauma.
Right.
It wasn't a good experience.
Right.
The bad was overweighing the good kind of thing.
Okay.
So I say my mother, my sisters, big up them too because they were the lifeline at that moment for me.
Nice. Hats off to mommy and sister.
Right, rest in peace, mommy.
Okay.
Mom died COVID, so rest in peace.
So she got COVID?
Yeah, she got COVID.
Guys, this is a young man who has been through so much, man. Right? And I know for sure, I know for sure that this is not happening by chance. You've been through so much. And I just throwing this in there because, guys, right now the mantra is we not giving up, right? We holding on. And in the Quran it says, right? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Fa inna ma'al usri yusra. Inna ma'al usri yusra. After hardship, there's ease. Indeed, after hardship, there's ease. So I say to you, brother, today you might be going through your situation. You might be facing a challenging time. God puts us through certain tests. Sometimes we go through the tests and it may be because he wants us to be closer to him. Right? To build a different type of relationship with him. Sometimes and I know it is to go through them things too. Sometimes we there and we praying. All right? For some of you out there, you might read your Bible. You might read your Bhagwan Gita. Of course, you Muslims, you would read your Quran. But sometimes you're reading these holy books. Or in my case, I would refer to the Quran as the holy book. You're reading the book that respective to your religion. And you're not really paying close attention to.
I honestly, I am man enough, I am adult enough, I am mature enough to say I have reached points where I have given up.
Wow.
Mental health is a serious thing, especially when you go through pain.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking, it could be physical pain. People out there, I know, you see, mental health, Lyndon, is one of the most serious things in the world where humans are associated. This ordeal, I'm 35 years now.
Right.
And again, you know how long I have been back and forth fighting.
Well, yeah, tell me since
mental
school days,
health, you see, people are wrong, yeah?
Yeah.
If they're not contributing to your well-being, as in positive well-being, cut them off.
Yeah,
cut them off.
Yeah,
it could be a best friend. I have been through it. And mental health is a thing, the people are wrong, it makes it better.
Right.
The people, close people around you, sit down and understand.
Yeah.
No judging. Just understand your situation and try to. They can't help, but they are there.
Yeah.
Right? It have time. I cry a lot in front, plenty people. Right? A lot cry. Just giving up. Just say that boy, something not right. It can't be that I going through all this drama and no light at all again. The tunnel just going. A black tunnel.
Wow.
I have been there in that black tunnel, in that black hole. I have personally reached there. And the people around you, who you have around you, associated around you,
yes,
right, is a serious contribution to your mental health
and well-being.
Because when you lie down on a bed and you can't move,
yeah,
you're in pain, you had to ask a doctor or a nurse for medication. I have moments where they give me morphine and morphine did nothing. They give me stronger than morphine. That's the level of pain I reach.
Wow.
Right? Stronger than morphine. Stuff that when you get it, you just lie down. You can't, because just the pain just numbing you. And you're just waiting for this medication to just numb this pain. When you sit down and tears running out your eye watching the ceiling, right? That's when you realize, when you look around you, who are around your bed.
Wow.
Let me put it like that. Let me put it like to picture it.
Yeah.
Who around your bed when you lie down and you're in pain? Who you could call and hold a hand and cry to and shout and scream.
Wow.
When you wish you die. At that moment I wish I die. Lord already.
Wow.
I have reached there. I talk. At that moment I turn my back on the Lord. At that moment I put my chest to the Lord. At that moment I'm on my knees. At that moment I say, nah, he forget about me. Look, my wife is there. That lady, my wife, is the most amazing person in the world.
Alhamdulillah, bro. You had find out a wife,
right?
That's a good thing, yeah, man. You could feel free to call her name if you want to call her name.
Cher-Marie Lewis, right? Soon to be Cher-Marie Connor.
Nice.
Lewis Connor, however it be.
Yeah.
But
and he has a son too, 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. I have a daughter, Faith.
Right.
She's 13. I have a son, Dimitri Connor. Both Connors.
Nice.
He's 3. That's my cherry.
Nice.
My Faithy Lou is my plum.
Nice.
So that is my lifelines, bro.
Yeah.
And my wife singing my head, study a trend.
Nice, yeah.
You don't need to study me, study a trend. And those words, your children, study your children, is what I have been clinging on for 4 years with this pain. Because it comes back, it goes and comes. For 4 years, it attacks me. This is the 23, 24, 26, 23, 24, 25. There's 4 years, 4 years. This is the 4th year. Right, 4th year. And as I say, mental health, I'm still stressing on the mental health part. The people are wrong, has a lot to do. Just study. And when you're in that mental hole, that black hole, study when you're lying down on your bed, who are wrong your bed. If you're going through ailments in the hospital, who are wrong your bed. It still boils down to that.
Lyndon, I think this is a very integral point within the interview now, right? If people would like to reach out to you to assist, because I know the cost of medication is expensive, right? He also stated that, well, you heard him say during the time when we were doing CXC and stuff, he was in the hospital, right?
Yeah,
so he
in the school
wasn't able to get proper subjects, so that affects his ability to work. I think right now in the process of trying to apply for welfare, right? Welfare grant. Well, I don't need to tell you all how it is, right?
I
don't need to tell you how it is, right?
Serious.
That, as I say, we didn't come in to knock any political party or any entity or so, but we know as Trinidadians, better can be done overall.
Better, yes, for real.
Right?
For real.
That's all of us. I and all our things I had to improve on, right? But we're trying to focus here now on Lyndon Connor and what is taking place. So with regards to medication, you have a cost there, right? So you're not able to work, and then you have your family to support and stuff too as well, right? He has 2 children, right? He has a wife who's standing at his side. I think she does her best to support too as well, even from a working standpoint. But this is a young man who needs our support, Trinidad and Tobago. We're coming to you, right? For people who would like to get in touch with you, Lyndon, what is the contact number they can reach you on?
All right, so my contact number is 338-1494. That's 338-1494. You could also call my wife. She doesn't mind. It's 496-1412. That's 496-1412. And to be anything is a blessing, to be honest, at this point.
Right.
Anything. I must say thank you to, you see, my father.
Yeah.
We never had a strong relationship growing up, but the wrongs here.
Yeah.
He did a lot. He's the man who built a small spot for me and my wife and my children.
Nice.
He don't trouble me. He's the man that actually helped me reach this point where I'm out of the renting stuff, because going through all this and renting too.
Well,
that is a whole bracket by itself also.
Wow. Yeah.
That why I say my wife, we stuck together. We renting, can make rent, can do this, can people want the money because people don't understand.
Yeah. What's going on?
People, they don't take the time to understand. That is the thing with humanity.
Yeah.
They don't take time to understand and don't judge.
Yeah.
Many people would see me on the road walking normal and they wouldn't think I am going through something.
I tell you, when I saw you in the gas station, bro, right? I didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, feel free to call your dad's name too, eh?
Yeah, Gaskin Connor.
Right?
Gaskin Connor. That is the old man.
Nice.
Yeah.
In terms of bank account information, if people would like to make a deposit, you have that information?
We have that information now. Is my wife account I use.
Okay.
To be honest, because I never be able to uphold account. That's so bad.
Right, I get you.
I reached down to the white line.
I get you.
That I show you kind of way.
So guys, we'll get the account information.
Yeah, of course.
And then we'll put it in the video. And you would, for those of you on the frequency, you will hear it being announced. And of course, you will see it in the caption too as well. So you can reach out and support. You got some insight into the story. We cannot go into every single detail, right? But at least you get the basis to understand what is happening with Lyndon. And we will take some photos and videos of the bag you get to see and the wounds and stuff on his body. So you can get an idea as to what is happening with the brother and how we could be of support to him. Right, guys?
Thank you.
Again, voice of yours, Sri Lyndon Andrews, also known as Abdul Rahman, and you're tuned in live right here on My Vision TV, of course, the frequency. Yeah. And keep it locked on the social media platforms, all right? LA Records ME on Instagram, LA Records Official on TikTok, of course, LA Records Media Entertainment Services on Facebook, all right? Lyndon, it's been a pleasure connecting with you, bro.
Of course.
Right?
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, sending much love to the Pill Massive, sending much love to you and the entire family, bro. Right? Anything you would like to say in closing? Anything you wanna put out there?
No, I honestly, I just want to say to the thanks to the people that made me reach this point. That is basically it. Sandy Grande Hospital.
Yeah.
Amazing. I can't stress how much amazing.
Yeah.
I can't get another word in that, but it's amazing. Sandy Grande Hospital is from my experience.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It's not perfect.
Right.
But it was a comfortable 6 days. Nice. I had no problem. Big up to my nurses.
Yeah.
My night shift
remember
nurses.
Remember the names?
That is the thing. It's
so nurses,
because there's so much with all the drama going on and all that stuff. I have to say, with all the protests and we're not going to it, but with the drama with the nurses,
right.
They stood their ground, bro.
Nice.
And they dealt with their patients.
Nice.
I first hand saw. Now we could bad talk and they're getting big money and we feel they're getting big money. I'm saying we because I all say it too.
Right.
I not backing out.
Yeah.
But I can see why they're protesting. When I saw it first hand in hospital, I see they are under pressure. And they have to deal with people under that pressure.
True.
Sick people who can't help themselves, who relying on them to eliminate a pain, to move, to twist, to pee, to go in the toilet and see about yourself to bathe, right? None of the nurses was bad. I can see it with pleasure. Amazing, those nurses. And my room was in medical 4. I was in room 4. Medical 1, room 4.
Medical 1, room 4.
Big shout out to them. I had no problems.
So guys, I'm putting this out there based on what Mr. Connor is saying, to the powers that be, those of you in power and those of you in the opposition, right? Well, we mightn't see you there again for too long, but if you could do anything to uplift those people who are working within the medical sphere, right? Do it. Make their jobs and their lives easier so that when the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago go into these spaces, they can get the best service and best experience. Right? I've been within the last 2 to 3 months. I've been in Port of Spain General Hospital. I've seen what it is like. It's not a nice sight. Right? I go into reception. I've seen beds all in front there. It's not a nice sight. And I went to Mount Up Hospital yesterday. Right? I get some wonderful service. But I tell you, I was waiting for a while.
That's the thing.
Guys, you need to come up to the time, come up to speed. If it is we dealing with hard copy documents, let's see how we can get these things in a digital form. Right? We don't need to wait for somebody from foreign to come and tell us these things. Let us get with the times.
Information needs to pass fast, a little faster. Because when you sit down in pain and you're waiting for a result, because at a moment, now that the only issue I had with Mount Up, they had to send the information, so I did MRI. MRI, and they were supposed to send the information to Sandy Grande or something.
Right.
I sent the information in February, requested it from them. I got the information last year, December. That alone.
February when?
Last year.
So the information took from February last year to December to reach up Sandy Grande?
That is the only bad thing I had with Sandy Grande.
Yeah, but it was them to receive the information from Mount Up.
They received it.
Right.
But the radiology department, I'm saying it because I actually made a formal complaint, and a big up to the special shout out to the CSRs.
Okay.
I don't know the names, I can't remember the names.
Right. But they will see this.
Yes, the CSRs at Sandy Grande, they are amazing.
Right.
Customer service. Relations officer, amazing.
Nice.
From the smallest one to the big, I'll talk about in rank.
They
are amazing.
Nice.
Right, quality department, amazing.
Nice.
Right, so I had my fair share. I had again, Grande, not perfect, but I had my. But when when I talked to the CSR and I told her my problem, she walked me through. And she actually helped me say, well, make a request for my stuff. And she, I can't remember her name, but I could see her thank you. But she helped me, and she helped me make a formal complaint to the I think it was the CEO of the department.
Okay.
And he saw it, and bro, to be honest, I left after I dealt and do the stuff. When I left Sandy Grande Hospital and I reached the fire station. Sandy Grande is calling me, telling me, well, they got my information and they are speeding it up to get it. Right? So I must say, from that bad spot, I never had a bad time after that.
Okay.
Never had almost surgeons, thank you to the surgeons, the nurses in the theater who put on a Bob Marley for me.
Hey!
to stay calm.
Don't worry.
Bro, I can't remember his name. I begin pain. But I know him. He's a big teddy bear guy.
Right.
Teddy bear guy, but he's very cool. One of the female nurse there too, she was amazing. She makes sure I was comfortable.
Yes.
They are amazing. Whilst I was going on there, I was listening to Bob Marley.
Wow.
I kid you not, and that is the first experience like that I ever had in a theater room. It was amazing. Right? Son, I see you frightened. Tell me what you want to listen to. Tell me what music you listen to. I said, bro, play Bob. I love Bob Marley.
Wow.
And he said, right, Bob Marley coming up. I remember him saying that.
Nice.
Right, so big up to them. They are amazing. My whole surgery team.
Yeah.
Amazing. I have no complaints.
I see you get excited as you're talking about them now, boy.
It was real unbelievable.
Right.
Again, this is my 6th procedure.
Yeah.
And this is the 6th one here, bro.
Yeah.
Sandy Grandi, keep it up. Keep it up.
Clappers for Sandy Grandi Hospital.
Keep it up.
Guys, voice of Lyndon Connor here with us, speaking about his current health conditions. And we're coming at you guys to give you the story so you have the information and you can make a decision, right? As to be a means of support.
Thank you in advance.
Right, with regards, and support could be anything. If you want to drop off some food stuff, right, water, drinks, that kind of thing, right. If you want to, we'll give you the account number if you want to make a deposit to assist with surgery and so forth, right, or anything you may need to get for healthcare. And of course, he's a living young man, right? As he explained, based on the current situation, he's unable to go out and work, right? And this is a genuine situation. So many times we give away money so many vices we have, we just spend our money on, right? If we take some of the funds that we have, we could assist someone who's in need. This is someone who's in need here. All right, voice of yours, Tree Lyndon Andrews, also known as Abdul Rahman. Again, we live on My Vision TV. Of course, the frequency, you're hearing us live right here. And keep it locked on our social media. You're going to see the pictures and videos with regards to Lyndon Connor. Guys, it's been a pleasure being in your presence. Happy to be here, no? Lyndon and Lyndon once again.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Much love. We say much love to the Hill Massive. Pill Massive too.
Yeah, you know, I must say personally, the whole of Pill just messaged me. I would say, like, who I don't have contacts with, but all the contacts I have for Pill, through social media, they contact me.
That is excellent. And we had to keep up that.
She's Chantel, Sophia, Kendall.
I actually saw Sophia put up a post. And I told her, so hats off to you, Sophia. I told her,
she
we're going to get at this. Right?
She and all, I know she's going through it. I hope everything works out.
Too.
Yeah, I know she has challenges.
Wow, all right.
Right? I really hope she gets through. It's some kind of ease, because I understand.
Guys, as we say it, for Ingnamaal Ushri Yushra, Ingnamaal Ushri Yushra. After hardship, there's ease. Indeed, after hardship, there's ease. And the mantra right now is, my boy MX Prime said, we're not giving up. Right? We're not giving up. So whether it is we have money in we pocket, we're not giving up. Right? Food in we fridge, we're not giving up. Gas in the car, we're not giving up. We can't reach far, we're still not giving up. Right? We're holding on. That is the mantra.
You're going to get the give up moments, but again, people around here does a lot. Positive vibes and negative vibes is a serious thing. According to my father, again, big up to Gaskin Connor. He always say, he told me something the other day and I stick by it. It have people that just meet by the gate and it have people that just let in to your house. And it have those you let in. You have to, they are the people that understands and try to help. People who just there and they just want to know and they just talk and they laugh and they feel because you're walking wrong. You cover yourself. Nobody sees my scars. Nobody sees my tears. It had moments and men need to stop. Men need to take mental serious to other men serious. It don't have nothing to do with gay. It don't have nothing to do with homosexuality. Right? It have just
purity of love, man.
Love don't need to be I love you in an emotional way. I love you as a brother.
Yes.
And I would tell you that.
Same way here.
I just call him my brother because he that's my partner who always hear Kyle Edwards.
Right.
Kyle Edwards, Eve Edwards, that's my mommy. That's my second mommy. My third mommy. I have so much mummies. I have so much people to thank, bro, because honestly speaking, this wrongs here, so I had so many support.
So much support.
And I had to force myself to be positive.
Wow.
Because of the support around me. It get the positive vibes get so strong that it twists my negativity by force, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
Right? And I'm not saying that to make no gimmick and likes and
real talk.
Real talk, bro. My mother-in-law, my stepmother, my stepbrother, which I was called my brother because they're my brother.
Right.
I could call him now once he available. He little miserable.
Right.
Jovan, right? And Miss Elisha, right? They right? Nice. They helped a lot when I needed them. And the stepmom, I blessed to have her. She is amazing. She's a real nice lady. Can't say anything bad about her.
Excellent.
Jovan miserable, but they're my brother. Right? You see, he's a good one. Right? Real good one. My mother-in-law, my sisters-in-law, my sisters, Kimberly and Carissa. Right? My auntie Joy, Sash. Right? There's my next partner of mine, Sash. Big up Keston. Keston is a real good soul. Like he just leave south, bro.
Wow.
Union Hall, that boy does leave. And once he up on this side, he's calling me, open a gate.
Wow.
I come to check you.
Good people.
That is my soul there from. And these is people I meet. I like my cars and my car thing.
I realize that.
So big up my car community.
Right.
The drift crew, the track crew, everybody crew. Right?
Nice.
But I met them through that.
Right.
And they reach a point, they get so close to me and we humans are different. If I don't follow to do something wrong because we're not the same.
True.
No way we could be the same.
True.
We must have a difference. But when two people could sit down and talk about it. And talk and say, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Compromise. And no see where they're wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people are wrong, you're better. No who are wrong, you're better. I would say in my moment, my dad better. Because I was there. I watch who are wrong my dad bed, bro. And who not there, right? And who there in spirit and all. Because there are people who want to be there and they can't be there. You just know,
True.
bro.
True.
You just know
True.
who want to be there and they can't be there. You just know. But who are wrong, you better see is a lot. So I pushing and fighting through battles, bro. If you could never fight a battle by yourself.
True.
You and God, yes. But you still need on the ground with you some way. Where there be 2, 3, 4 people.
Correct.
You still need somebody to hire your back.
Yes.
You can scratch your own back. I will come and scratch my back. I can reach.
Let
me be real.
True.
And I believe that is why I can reach the middle of your back to scratch it. You need something to stretch.
We all need
a piece of wood or something. Drop your back on your road.
Because
you need somebody to hire your back, bro.
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
Whether it be female friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, granddaddy, auntie, you need people to hire your back.
Yes.
Because sometimes when you lean backwards and you fall, who catching you?
True.
Let be real. And I talking real serious thing again, real emotional now because
I seen it, sir.
It's years I go through this, bro. Years I go through people judging, laughing, thinking everything happy-go-lucky. Oh, you have a nice wife, you should be glad. Right? You have a nice car. I don't have a nice car, but I had cars. I've been in the car community. I had fast car, slow car, pretty car, all kind of car. And everybody watching that. I bought one car in the 12 cars I owned.
Wow.
I'm a barter guy.
Right.
If I see what you like and I have what I like and we rate it around the same price, let me trade now. I like to barter.
I get
12 cars I own and I bartered all.
Wow.
I paid for one car in my lifetime. And I had all kind of cars from old to new.
Right.
And again, I can't work. I mean, I hustle a lot.
Right.
With my pain, as you could see.
Why
you saw me, I was hustling. As in doing little odds and ends.
Right.
Driving work, delivery. Right? And that is why I say I kind of need back my car to work.
Right.
I have no money to fix it right there. But I need my car because I could still I could sit down in the car and drive and do something.
Guys, Lyndon told me he had a business running before.
Yeah,
So the contact information, we'll give you guys again. You just call it out for me. Right? We'll give you guys the contact information again. And of course, the account number that you can make a deposit to. Right? Let's help the young man get back up on his feet. Let this be a major success story coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. Remember I tell you all, I come back here to live, you know. So living here, he had to be a different kind of space. It cannot continue running the way that it is. We're making that change from now. Right? Pill Massive, we back, you know.
Big up.
We
Nah,
back.
Pill is that one thing is our family. Pill is our family. It's not a community, it's not a school, it's our family. Because even people who never really talk to me in school, messaging me.
That is real good.
Bro, I want to see you get better. I don't know where you're going through. And thing, or some of them will say, well, I really see you was going through something. It's like how you say, you see certain things, but you don't really take it on to say it's like serious like that.
Correct.
And they will be like, well, I never knew that.
Yeah.
And they're shocked. And I talking to them, and we talking. I must say, Pill, even though we finished school, whoever went south, east, west, they always contacted me, in this, especially in this wrongs here.
Well, that is really
they
good.
always keep in contact, messenger, WhatsApp. Yeah.
That is good.
So I will big up to them, big up to Pill, for
Hats
sure,
off
for
to
sure.
the entire Pill Massive. Right? For those of you looking on here, there's much love from Lyndon and Lyndon.
Yeah, Lyndon and Lyndon.
Alright? Guys, we're getting ready to wrap up this segment here.
Yes.
Of course, Black Mamba show. We'll get some music and thing later on for those of you locked in on the frequency.
Nice.
And on My Vision TV.
But I'm proud of you though.
Huh?
Shout out to you though. I'm proud of you because I mean, from school, everybody is see growing and growth.
Yeah, man.
Must say.
Thanks, bro.
Bro. You did well.
I appreciate that. A big man greeted me here, you know.
Yeah. Nah, you did well, bro. Continue it. And keep pushing. Keep up what you're doing. Because you reach far.
Thank you, bro.
You reach far from where you're playing piano in chapel to here.
True.
Because like real.
Yeah.
Playing piano, singing, you doing your praise and church and here, you're here now, bro.
Yeah, bro. Thanks, bro.
You reach far. Continue. Keep it up.
I watching it and I say, boy, if we could just get one more day in chapel again to play a little keyboard.
Yeah, the man was bad on the keyboard. He was bad on the keyboard. If there's one thing, he was bad on the keyboard.
Thanks, bro. Everything I'm for a reason. And that is why I feel I don't take anything by chance now, bro. You know, you see how you talk about that? There was a time when I felt I was doing it now. I practicing and I making it happen. And God had to show me, bro, it's not you. I bless you with that gift. I allow you to have that gift. I could have given that gift to anyone else. And your ability to go from one stage to the next, I allow that too. It's not you doing that. So that is why in this phase here, I know nothing happens by chance. That day when we saw each other in the gas station, bro, it was all
supposed to be, yeah.
Most likely to have many other things to come too. Right? We don't know. We just had a flow. Do like water and just flow.
That's literally what I have to do now. I learned that the hard way. I had to force myself to learn that. Yeah. But thank you again, bro. Thank you again.
Yeah, man, my pleasure, man.
I don't know how to say thanks again.
My pleasure, bro. We did it. Right? And I appreciate the time that we both took to do this. Your family gave it the time. Right? Your dad. Right? So your wife and your son and again, he gave all love to everyone out there who supported him. Let's continue to support you, brother.
My support chain is strong. And I am very thankful. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. All right, guys, we get ready to wrap up this segment. Keep it locked right here. The Frequency, My Vision TV. Of course, sending much love to the Mashallah Radio team and family, all right? Guys, all the best.